listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. I'm your host, Ken Lawler. You're listening to another version of the LOZ Podcast on KRMS on Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m., or you might be watching us in the LOZ app and the LOZ Podcast Network. Listen, we love our collaboration with KRMS on Saturdays. We call it the Big Simulcast. If you go into the app and you want to listen to any of their stations, just go to the media button and click on any station you want to listen to. You can listen in your boat, in your car, in your headphones, whatever you want to do. And we encourage you to do that. Listen, today we are back with the boys from Lit at the Lake. As you can tell, we're all lit up on the desk here. We got the bright colors going. We got Casey and Joe with us. Guys, how you doing?
Good.
Welcome to the show. When we last talked with you guys about a month ago, you had just introduced this process to the Lake of the Ozarks. And if you guys don't know what we were talking about, basically you guys have come up with a proprietary product that you actually apply to docks and seawalls and lake breaks, and it's painted on. But the funny thing is during the day, you don't know it's there, but all of a sudden when the sun goes down, it glows.
Lights up.
It lights up. And it doesn't just light up, it lights up. So, I mean, you really get a cool look, a glow of whatever color. I know you guys were showing me some colors. There's a whole palette of colors they can choose from, right?
I think there's 12 total, yes, from greens to blues to oranges to reds to purples, and the aqua color, which is a favorite. It's really bright.
And since we last talked, the social media is blowing up. You guys are getting a bunch of inquiries. People are excited about the product, both in a, I would say, a commercial sense, because you can do great logo work and stuff like that, where maybe it's more product oriented for some of the bars on the lake and that kind of thing, or residential, where you just want your dock to look cool at night and, you know, be seen in the cove, right?
Yeah. Also driveways. You can do driveways as well, but we can do the dock tops and the bottom, the concrete, and also borders as well around the dock. So it's safety orientated.
Yeah, and the safety thing I think is really cool, because there's a lot of applications at night where, you know, and Joe, you talked about this before, where, you know, there's things that you can utilize this product for that are going to make it safer for boating.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Talk a little bit about the break wall and the breakwaters, because that's the one thing. I mean, if you have a couple lights on those breakwaters at night, you can't always see them that well. This is going to change all that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's kind of a game changer for that. So the wave breaks are one of the things that you'll see little solar lights on them, but that's not really when the waves are crashing. You're not really seeing them. One of the things the Water Patrol has an issue with is putting any bright lights that would be distracting to other boaters. And so we kind of circumvent all of that by having something that just glows. Glow is different than light. It's one of those things that this is one of the coolest things to install and just stare at afterwards, because glow and lighting is not the same thing. It's not just lit up. It's lighting up from the ground or from whatever it's on. So,
I mean, I can think of applications like that little island over in front of the Lodge of the Four Seasons. Every year, 3 boats run into that. I mean, there's breakwaters all over that people are running into constantly. This is really a product that could help all that.
yeah. And honestly, we've been we bring our families down. We spend a lot of time on the lake too, and there hasn't been a single marina, a single restaurant, anywhere that we've been that we haven't talked to somebody that there's an application for their specific spot too. You know, you pull into the gas marina and they're like, oh, see, that dock gets hit every time. There's just nothing, you know, it's been pretty cool.
And Casey, you guys are at the point now where you're really figuring out the application side of this, because let's face it, it's a new product. So
it's a new product. We've tested a lot though. I mean, we've put a pretty extensive test to it and longevity of it. I mean, it is a 30-year product that we warranty. It was a 15-year warranty on it. But it's a 30-year product. I promise you that. But we, you know, it's a little more tricky because there's a lot more prep into it to putting it down. But once it's down, I mean, it is solid. You can't touch the stuff. But the good thing about it with the HOAs and stuff is a lot of people, I think, we get a lot of traffic on our website. A lot of people are, I think, skeptical with HOAs, seeing if they'll approve it. But the thing is, they will approve it because it's clear. It doesn't change the shoreline view from the daytime. And that's the neat part about it, is it's a clear product. And once it's down, I mean, even I think the last one we did, the guy didn't even know it was painted yet. He was like, well, I can't even see it. And then I was like, just wait till nighttime. And then we kicked on the lights and he was like, wow, you know, it's pretty shocking to see how bright it is. And we're excited. We'd like to, you know, get some docks going down here where people can, you know, see them on the main areas. Cause once it I'm telling you, it's a product that's going to take off because it's a safety thing too. Because I mean, you go through a cove, you can't see where you're at. It takes, even if you've been doing it years on that water at night, it's really tough to find it. So if you've got a certain color you're looking for, it's simple to get there. The cool part is the borders, doing a border around the bottom edge of the dock. So people stepping off, you're not seeing people falling in water at night. It happens a lot of accidents down here and stuff. So I think it's going to revolutionize the dock life at the nighttime, especially. So we're hoping to get some more going down here. I know we get a lot of traffic, but I think people are still kind of seeing it's a new product yet and not seeing what it really can do. So,
are you guys close to having a couple display docks that you're having done?
Yeah. We've already got those. So right now though, so we've turned some of our best customers into some people that are getting harassed a lot, and everybody won't leave them alone now. I promise you this: if you see a dock and it's glowing, that was ours. If you see a dock and it's glowing and it does not have a banner with a QR code, leave it alone. Let us get that, because that's been one of actually we almost made an enemy out of our best customer.
There's a lot of people want to come over and sit in
alone. It's like, man, they know as soon as somebody starts coming in what the question's going to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so we're picking up banners as soon as we leave here, to start hanging on the docks that we've done. But our first installation, so we hadn't had installations before we've seen you last time.
Right.
Now we've got a couple, done, and we've really been able to work out some of the kinks in the installation process and get it to where we can refine it and have a consistent result every time.
Yeah. And you were telling me one of the things you guys have kind of worked on is you're adding a few LED lights that are practically invisible. You don't see them. It's not true lighting, but it enhances the product to a point that's just like night and day, right?
Yeah. It's not a black light, but it's a 365 nanometer light, and it's a faint blue. It doesn't draw bugs. And black lights even draw bugs, but it's a faint ultraviolet light. I mean, and they're low wattage too. They're it only takes an average dock. You do top and bottom, about 4 lights to do it. Don't draw much power, and then we run all the conduit and everything else, and that's all figured into everything. But it's put it on a timer, it kicks on at dusk, and then you're lit up.
Is there still time for people to get this done this season?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you guys have space and time on installations.
Yeah. With scheduling, have to be scheduled, but we've still got some time this season. And actually, we are bringing some of the best people, even as far as our production goes, is the guys that are installing. I think anybody who would have these guys that show up at their house on their dock are going to be pretty impressed. Because we've got some guys that are very professional, that also have kind of caught the vision for what this is, and so this is top tier guys, top tier labor, guys that have been developing, houses and builders and stuff that are jumping in on.
They know what's going on, and you guys are rooted in roofing, so you're really attuned to getting on top of a dock roof, and this isn't like this. You guys know this stuff.
Yeah. Roofing's our game.
And for anybody hearing about the lights and stuff too, the one of the things I want you to know too is when we show up on a dock and we leave, you're not going to be able to tell that we were there.
Yep.
Meaning that you're going to have to really look and take a picture of what your dock looked like before, so you could tell if there was ever a wire run, if there was ever anything, because we're going to match it exactly how you had it. So if you had PVC conduit, we're matching that PVC conduit. If you had galvanized conduit, we're matching the galvanized conduit. You can't tell that we showed up.
Now, is this something that's just for the water application, or can somebody on the road who's got a business that wants to highlight their business with a color, is that something they can do?
Yeah, no, parking lot stripes. There's
anything metal, anything concrete. It does stick to asphalt as long as it's got a paint on it. So if you've got, if you got lines on asphalt, you can paint the lines white, preferably. But yeah, anything metal, it will stick to. I mean, I'm actually probably going to do my Harley soon in it, so we'll see what that looks like.
Okay.
Catch me at Bike Week.
Yeah, catch me at Bike Week. It'll be glowing purple.
Well, and I just think about some of those applications of businesses on the lake who at night want to attract a little bit more attention. They want to have to stick out from the competition. That's also an opportunity, right? Like you guys will do that as well. I know we talk a lot about the dock side, but I think the actual buildings that are out there have a lot of applications as well.
Yeah, I think a couple of weeks ago we got contacted to do a food truck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Well, and we might talk about a little bit about something. Maybe we'll do a little LOZ app around town, and we'll come up with a stencil, and we can use your product. And everywhere that shows up, they'll see the LOZ app logo, and they'll know it'll have a QR code how to get to you guys or something. We'll have some fun with it. I love the product. I think it's so cool. I think the safety aspects of it are amazing. You guys, it's super easy to get a hold of these guys. You go in the LOZ app, just search "Lit at the Lake," or you can find them anywhere. They're all over the app. One touch, you're talking to them, and the bidding process is really a case-by-case basis. So it's hard to put a number on any in particular job because somebody might just do borders or somebody might want to do a whole concrete.
Yep.
But it's essentially a cost per square foot, I would imagine, by the time you're all said and done, right?
Yep. And we'll do a custom quote for everybody. So it's because every dock's not going to be a one size fits all. Everybody doesn't have the same setup either. Yeah.
And they have capacity to get you in this season still.
Yeah.
So there's time to do that. If you also need a roof, they can call you as well, right? I mean, you don't turn those down, but it's a very, very interesting product in that I think you guys are first to market. There's nobody else out there with it. You guys have developed it. And so if you want to get this on your dock or on your structure, you got to call Lit at the Lake. I mean, these guys are here. They're ready to go. And you guys are now ready to get some stuff out there, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Yep. You guys will see us this 4th of July too. We'll be on the water and we got our whole team out. And,
throwing some t-shirts
and just kind of we'll be having a good
I think as soon as we get probably 10 docks, people are going to be wanting a lot of them.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things is people, and like you said, you got some clients out there that already have done it and they're getting inundated by people and questions. So having some more areas that people can look at and just kind of roll up and see is going to be great. I'm excited for you guys. It's a cool product, and the lake is definitely a spot that can utilize this kind of technology. And so the beautiful part of it is that it's not going to take 6 months to get this thing installed. So I mean, you guys put them on the schedule within a week. They'll have us up and running.
We can have it up within a week. It's depending on what colors we have in. We have a lot of colors in stock. But yeah, if at the longest 2 weeks, we can have it on. So pretty quick.
All right, guys, there you have it. This is a cool product. Check it out in the LOZ app. Check it out in the lake if you see it. And don't bother the people too much when, just drive by and take a look.
We'll get a map out eventually that says what mile markers we have them on. And then if you don't have them on your mile marker, then you can reach out.
You can be the first.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much for joining us again on the LOZ Podcast Network. And everybody else, we'll be right back after these words.